Hello people, Greg the Wild Hippie back once again. This is, I know I'm in the kitchen, but this is Railway Update 16? Yeah, it must be 16 now, maybe 17. I'll have to double check. Keep losing count, there's so many going on. But yeah, today, I'm going to start doing work on the station. Decided it was about time that I sort of started getting that together and making it look better. Right, now we've shown that, we lift that up, there it all goes, falling apart. Yeah, so as good as the platforms are, I really hate these sinkholes. So I'm going to try with a little bit of filler and then some Mr. Surfacer to try and cover those horrible sinkholes up. And then we've got the canopies. Yeah, well, I'm going to mask all this up and paint the frames. Yeah, these little bits are probably surplus to requirement because I'm not doing it as a terminus station now, I'm doing it as a through station, like that picture. So I think those little blocks are surplus to requirement now, but we'll have a look. Annoyingly, it would appear that I've lost the destructions for it because I'm clever, but I should be able to sort it out. So yeah, there's the station house. Yeah. There's the roof. Got some decals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some research online. If anyone can point me in the right direction, I want some custom railway station name. I want 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 of them. I don't know, 'cause it's quite a big station, but I want some of those. Yeah, I want it to say Calamity's End as the name of the station. There's your roof bit of the house, the sort of loft area thing. Yeah. Windows, pretty self-explanatory. Another one of them which we don't need. Part of the roof. There's your canopy shelter thing. A few little sprues of bits and pieces. So I've got some benches and chimneys, some more benches and some sort of handrail there. There's the other chimney. Yeah. So we've got the gable end roofing there. The legs for the canopy, and we've got all of these white fencing. Yeah, no, even more. Bit more of the. That's one of the sides off the canopy. Oh, I do still have the destructions. There we go. We'll have a look at them in a minute. There, shows how old it is. Look how yellow they are. And there's this sort of your luggage cart, and your little pallet truck thing, and a weighing jog privy, and other assorted bits in the bottom. Yeah, let me give me a second. I'll clear some space. So yeah, the destruction. So just exploded diagram. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. That's a signal box. That's not what I've got. So it's a generic instruction sheet for all of those old trackside buildings, obviously. So yeah, there we go. There's your canopy. So put the windows in and the fence in and drain pipes. Oh, they weren't handrails, they were drain pipes. Cool. Yeah. Oh, very, very simple. And then this one, I think it just shows you the trying to open this thing one-handed. Yeah, that just shows you how to do the over the roof and your different configurations you can do, or the 2 different. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, first of all, I think I'm going to try and sort out the sinkholes on the platforms, and then we'll mask up the canopy So yeah, I'll bring you back when I've done a bit. One down, one to go. That took a lot longer than I thought, but yeah, it's not perfect, but yeah, it'll do. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see what I've done there. So yeah, gonna get the other one done and then I'll bring you back. Okay, well that's the canopies painted, looking pretty good. I might give it a second coat, I might not. I'll see how it looks when it dries. But yeah, my the extender for the table that I made yesterday at the workshop arrived a little while ago. Thank you, Harry, for dropping that off. So let's go and look at attaching that to the side of the table. Right, I've got no idea how this is actually really going to work. It was just sort of thrown together at the workshop. So put you there. And let's have a play. Right, I need to do something with that as well. And that needs to go. So that's going like that, isn't it? That's a little bit aggronime because I thought that was flush. Right. Right. Let me. Right. Right. Okay. So back with you. Okay. So I found a drill bit. See, is that going to work? Just about. Cool. So. Okay, let me explain what's going on now. I've sort of worked it out. Yeah. I forgot to factor in the thickness that I used as the plywood for that. So that was a bit stupid. But yeah, so you see. But pinned down hard, 2 thicknesses of this brings it up to nice and level. So, yeah, so it's just going to be a case of cut small bits of this off and wedge them underneath, and then jobs are good. So I'm going to crack on and do that. I'm going to give up filming for now, and I'll just bring you back when it's finished. Okay, so after one blood sacrifice and lots of cussing and swearing later, we might actually be getting somewhere. So I've made these little inserts here, which will sit on top of these. There they are in situ. So literally put them on, stick the top on, screw it down, and then we'll do something about the middle and the other bits. Yeah, that'll allow me for not checking everything before making the thing. So let's have a go. Watch it all fall on the floor. Alright, so I've got to work out how to get that out of there without doing another blood sacrifice. Build a model railway, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Right, back in the mud. Yeah, what is it with projects sometimes? They're just not working until, you know, you make a blood sacrifice, and then they all go together just fine. Yeah, yeah, it's just obviously it needed a blood sacrifice, so yeah, it got one. But yeah, it's on there nicely now. That's solid enough. I might eventually do something on this bit, but for now that should be long enough to sit a platform on. Yeah, we'll find out in a little while when I decide to bring the platforms back up. Yeah, it will do. I need to put a hole in it to put the cable, to drop the cable through for the outer power line. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then we'll do some more on the station itself. I need to charge my camera because it's the battery's about to die. But yeah, yeah, I'll bring you back in a little while. Right, well they've had a second coat and I've painted the edges as well, so they're looking pretty good. So I'm going to leave them overnight to dry. I've filled the holes on the platform. I'm going to paint some Mr. Surfacer over them soon. But first of all, I need to go and check whether or not this will fit on the bit that I made to go onto the side of the model railway. Okay, so let's have a look. Are you going to fit? Oh, perfect. Yeah, that'll do. That will. Yeah, lots of space around it to add scenics and stuff. Yeah, so I just need to work out how much to chop out from the bottom there. So let's have a little look. So from there, okay, yeah. Come on, go back together. There we go. So yeah, up to the second block. Yeah. So we'll do it. We'll go from there. So that's what, 4 blocks. Cool. So that's about right, I think. Yeah. Or maybe could go a bit further along. Yeah. Alright, I think I'll go there. So let's go with that one. So second one in, 4 along. Happy days. Right, let's get that cut out. Ended up having to take quite a chunk out of that, so as it works, but now that sits at the right distance from the track. I just hope that when the other platform's in place, it's not wider than the expanse of these. We'll soon find out, won't we? If it is, then I'm sure I can work out another method to make it work. But I think that's all I can do for tonight, really. I don't know where my sellotape is, so I can't be installing the windows or anything. I suppose I could put the chimneys together and start looking at a few other bits. Yeah, I'll put the chimneys together, see what happens. Come on. Right, I've done a couple of bits. I still haven't found my sellotape, so I can't put the windows in yet. But I've put the sort of the glass bits in the sort of rain shelter here on the station entrance. I've built the chimneys. I've put the gable ends on that bit. Can't do the gable ends on there until I put that on. I need to do, obviously, put the windows in, but there's a few bits and pieces which need to go inside there as well. So yeah, they will get done eventually. But that'll about do it for this evening. I'm going to go to bed soon. I'm knackered. So yeah, I'll bring you back in the morning when I've done a bit more. Cheers. Okay, so I bought some sellotape, and it's time to put the windows in. How's that drying? that's nice and dry. So we'll well, it's still a little bit tacky. So once I've done the windows, we'll look at peeling the masking off that and see how that's come out. So yeah, so it's yeah, cut and stick. Now to it. I'm not going to bore you with it. I'll just bring you back when I've done it before we do the reveal on the masking tape. So see you in a moment. Alright, putting these windows in is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, it's just it's just really awkward trying to get in there, getting them lined up in the little notches, and getting them straight as well. Yeah, it's really frustrating, and you can see the sellotape on the back of the windows as well. Fucking marvellous. Alright, well they're not central. They're as good as I can get. It's really awkward trying to put them in. Because you can't get a good angle when you're looking at it to make sure they're central, and you got nowhere. Because you've got sausage fingers. That's a real bugger to put them in. So that's as good as it's going to be. I'm happy with it. It'll do. Yeah, I've just got the big windows to do in the roof bit, and then we can look at the masking. So yeah, 2 seconds. And there we go. One station house. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Right, let's do the. I'll set up the tripod, and we'll do some. I'll take off some of the masking. I won't do it all because that'll be boring. But yeah, let's do that. All right, let's have a go at this, shall we? It's still quite sticky actually, but we'll go for it anyway. So this is why we spend hours masking. Hang on. See, there's the still masked version. Here's the end result. I should have left it another few hours before I took it off because the paint was still a little bit soft. As you can see there's a dub mark, which is really annoying, but never mind, it's my own fault for being too impatient. There was one bit I did really like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but that third one in from the left, you see like a line through it, it looks like a crack. Yeah, I slipped with the scalpel and split the masking tape, but I actually really like that as an effect because it does look like the window pane's cracked, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Just I should have waited longer before peeling off the masking tape, but never mind. I'll leave it alone now. Yeah, I've got some other bits and pieces I need to do, so yeah, I'm gonna give that probably another 12 hours to dry. And then yeah, then we'll take the masking off that one. Hopefully we won't have any balls ups. So yeah, I'll bring you back then. Right, annoyingly the Mr. Surface is a lighter colour from the platform. I thought it would be a closer match than that, which is annoying. But it's not the end of the world, because all I need to do, what I'll do is I'll just mask off the curbstones on the edge, and I'll paint the whole thing a Mr. Surfacer. So as it all matches. So yeah, I'll do that later. Right, that's the platforms painted. I think I'm going to order off eBay when I get paid some plant pots or something to cover those ugly holes. I did I probably could have done more with them, but I couldn't be bothered. So yeah, I'm actually going to go and play with the trains for a little while because I'm just still waiting for paint to dry. There's not really anything else I can do at the minute, so yeah, I'm gonna go and play. Right, okay, so all the masking tape's off of the roofs. It's still a little bit tacky, but not as bad as it was. So we're going to put the station together for the first time in location, and yeah, let's see how well it works. So that's that. Yeah, what I'm worrying about is I think this is wider than the roofs. So let's have a go. Right. Can you see from there? That is the question. Move you more there so you're not getting so much glare off the window. And right, moment of truth. Oh, huh. Well, that's unexpected. It's actually narrower. Huh. So come on, why don't you want to tell me? Ah, that's why you don't want to go in, because that's round the wrong flipping way. Or is it? Yeah. It needs to be round that way. Yeah. And that doesn't want to go in. Ah, right, it does help if you have it on the right side, doesn't it? Right, we'll have another go. There we go, yeah. So, yeah. There we go, right, okay, so well, yeah, just have to put up with a unusually wide gap on that side for now. But yeah, we have a station. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Definitely. There's a pillbox at the end of the platform, possibly. Right, let's that works pretty well. Even better. Oh wow, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right. Overshot. Try again. There we go. Perfect. Love it. I think that's going to about do it for this one, because like this has gone on long enough. There's been a lot going on in this episode. So yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one very soon. Take it easy, people.